we will abolish indefinite leave to remain as a category in this country. But you come on a work visa. You can't bring a dependent with you. You can't claim benefits. And of course, there'll be a route to citizenship, but a much tougher route to citizenship than we currently have. But it does actually put the British people first. And that's why the document is entitled Prioritising UK Citizens. And that is the right, proper, decent and fair thing to do.
You've worked hard, you've paid taxes, you've built a life here in the UK, but now it is all at risk. ILR rejections are rising quietly, rapidly, and in ways no one saw coming. There are no guarantees. People who have lived in the UK for 5 and even up to 10 years are facing hard reality. If you think that working, paying taxes and raising families in the UK is a sure way to ILR, you have to think again, because people are being sent heartbreaking rejection letters and it's happening fast. In this video, I'll break down the biggest changes currently made to the indefinite leave to remain and the 5 things you must do now before it is too late. Okay, my friends, if you're new to this channel and have not subscribed yet, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, and don't you worry, I'll wait a second for you. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Now, let's ride. ILR rejection rates have increased by 22% in just 12 months. This is not fear-mongering, this is fact. And today, I am going to break down exactly what has changed and why the rules have quietly shifted against immigrants and the 5 things you must do immediately if you ever want to get indefinite leave to remain in the UK. Because if you don't, you could lose everything you've built, just like thousands of people already have.
Applicants will now have to pass new good citizen tests. They'll have to prove that they're fully integrated. And how are they expected to do this? Well, by showing strong English skills, steady financial contributions, and even community service. Can you believe it? British Home Secretary, meanwhile, Shabana Mahmood, says, or rather claims, that the policy is about restoring fairness and public trust. But for tens of thousands of Indian professionals, this means higher costs, more uncertainty, and of course, needless to say, a much longer road to finally settle down in the UK.
In 2024, ILR rejections stood at around 10,000. By mid-2025, that number has jumped to over 12,300. That is a 22% spike, and we are still counting. Let's be clear, these aren't criminals. These are not people who faked documents or cheated the system. These are nurses, carers, delivery drivers, tech workers, and even NHS staff. Real people with families, with dreams, and they are being rejected for reasons they were never warned about. Buried in the 2025 white paper, without press briefing and without a statement, was a single clause.
Skilled workers, 180 different occupations have been taken out, because now what they're saying is that the only people who will be able to get skilled worker visas are those on graduate level jobs. Salary threshold has been increased to, well, it's been already increased to 38,700, and now what they're saying is that this will be reviewed soon. And if it is reviewed soon, some reports are suggesting that it may be as high as 45,000 to just get started. So that's what's coming.
ILR applicants must demonstrate uninterrupted economic activity and no dependency on public funds over the qualifying period. Sounds harmless, right? But let's unpack what that actually means. If your salary dropped even once below the skilled worker threshold, you are at risk. Your trouble could have just begun. Alright. If you were off work recovering from illness, you are also at risk. If you had access to universal credit during COVID, during maternity leave, or during redundancy, you are also at risk. So now you know where this is going. It doesn't really matter if you paid every tax, stayed legal, or followed the rules, you can still be rejected. Traditionally, ILR was about 5 years continuous legal stay, no criminal records, life in the UK test, English requirement, absences under 180 days, and strong ties to the UK. But today, it is economic loyalty test. And the question is no longer, did you follow the rules? But rather, are you beneficial to the UK economy at every step of your journey? So pay attention. These are 5 mistakes you should be aware of in your ILR journey. Number 1, employment gap over 30 days. 2, a salary below £29,000 per annum. 3, any benefit claimed even if legal. Number 4, travel records not matching passport stamps. And number 5, surprisingly, poor documentation. If you have the opportunity of speaking with the rejected applicants, one common answer you would get from most of them would be this: I didn't know. I thought I had done everything right. Consider the case of Mary. Mary worked for the NHS. She had lived in the UK for 5 years. No record of absences, no legal concerns. Her record is clean. But her HR delayed her reference letter by 3 weeks. The Home Office said her work activity couldn't be confirmed. Next up, she got rejected. And now Tariq. Tariq had an injury in 2023 that forced him to reduce his work hours. His income fell temporarily. Despite medical proof, the Home Office said he no longer meets the economic threshold. And guess what happened to Tariq? He was also rejected. These are people who gave their energy, their youth, their commitment and their time. But in the end, they were told you are not qualified for ILR. Sad, right? Over 110,000 people protested immigration this year, and the government is under pressure. The pressure that rocks political, economic, and cultural landscape. At this point, silence has become an ultimate weapon, a strategic answer, one that leaves both immigrant and the protesters in a pool of their own thoughts. Yet, quietly, the Home Office is sending a strong message. With a 22% rise in ILR rejection, the system has now become a sieve and a filter, matching the qualification requirement for ILR with economic and financial status. Now the system no longer supports immigrants, it filters them. So today, most ILR applicants are screened by AI. If your tax record, benefit history, or payslip don't match exactly, the system flags you. Red flag is recommended for refusal. A human then signs it off, and what follows next is a rejection letter. No phone call, no text, and no second chances upon the announcement of doom. Come closer, let me tell you the 5 things you must do now before it is too late. Number 1, run a full history check on your own records, including HMRC, DWP, and visa history. Number 2, request your full tax and national insurance breakdown. Know what is in the system for or against you. Number 3, avoid all public benefits in the 12 months leading to your ILR, even if you are eligible. Number 4, scan every document and test the upload format before submission. And 5, apply early if eligible. Don't wait until the very hour. The next rule change might shut you out. Wait, don't go yet. Remember, this is not paranoia, it is preparation, and it might be the only difference between staying and being sent away. What about me, you say? Well, I am an immigrant like you. I work here in the UK and now also building and growing my YouTube channel. I hope this channel will help give you just the information you need to succeed. Just like you, I know the fear, the waiting, and the expectation, and sadly, the feeling that everything you've built could disappear. But do not forget, when we are informed, we are powerful. And when we share the truth, we give people a fighting chance. So please, don't wait until it's too late. Prepare, plan, and push harder. And when you succeed, help someone else to do the same. So if you've learned a thing or two from this video, drop your comments on the comment section. Tell me where you are on your ILR journey and share this video. It helps spread the message. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel, The Lens 24, for more updates. Thank you for watching. Check out our next video on the Tariq.